Hi everyone, it's Jeff here from Avada. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at how to build an advanced search results layout in Avada. By the end of this video, you'll understand how you can create a layout that will only be applied to the search results page, showing the results exactly as you want. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe, and click the bell icon to stay up to date with all new Avada videos. Alright, let's jump in. There are many ways to design a search results page, but the common denominator is to make a conditional Avada layout and then populate that layout with one or more layout sections. The most flexible and up-to-date method is to use a postcard to display your search results. Let's look at an example. I've imported the Avada Business Prebuilt here, and while there's no obvious search field on the home page, a layout has nonetheless been created for search results, and so if I use the default WordPress search function here by adding $S equals business, and hitting enter, we come to a page displaying the search results, which is controlled by the search results layout. Many sites don't have a search option, but for information-rich sites it's a great idea. See our other videos on search, such as how to use search options in Avada, how to use the search element, and our Create an Advanced Search Form with Avada Forms video, all listed below for more information on how to implement search on your website. But today in this video, we're going to focus on the search results and the layout that controls that when using Avada layouts. Okay, so here the top section of this search results page is coming from the page title bar layout section. Under that, a postcard is being used in the content layout section to display all results from the entire site, including documentation items, posts, and if I scroll down far enough, we also see some portfolio items. Now, business is a very generic search term on a business website, which is why we are getting so many results. But I wanted to show you that several different post types are being displayed here in the results. So now let's go and look at the layout controlling these results by going to Avada Layouts, which can be found from the Avada menu here on the front end, at Avada Layouts from the WordPress sidebar, or from Layouts on the Avada dashboard. So if I scroll a bit here, we can see the search results layout. We can see the page title bar and content layout sections have been assigned, while the header and footer are coming from the global layout. The conditions on this layout are that it is only to be used for search results. As you can see, that has been assigned in the layout conditions on the other tab. So let's edit both the page title bar and content layout sections. And here we can see the page title bar displays a banner with a dynamic title and a search element. And the content layout section, it has a postcard archives element here using the news postcard to display the search results. Okay, so that's a basic search results layout. But to help understand this better and to explore what's possible here, I'm going to refine how search works on this pre-built and create separate search results for each post type using a different postcard for each. I will still just use the one search results layout, but I will employ multiple postcards, rendering logic, and post type limited search fields to give an entirely different result. This way I can have completely different designs if I want with my postcards and the different results they will be displaying. Okay, so first up I want to enable an easier way for users to search, and with that I'm also going to limit what they are searching for. So basically the approach I want to take here is to allow users to search for posts while they are viewing posts, to search for further projects while they are viewing projects, and to search for documentation when they're in the Help Center. So if I go first to a post, I think I'll add a search element in this right column. The single post page is also controlled by a layout, so here I want to edit the post content layout section and add my search element in at the top here. I'll just add a search element and limit the results to posts. I'll add a placeholder here that says search our posts, and I'll just style it a bit on the design tab. Okay, now on the navigator, I'll just drag this to the top of the column. Yeah, that looks good. And now this will be on every blog post. Let's save that. Alright, now let's add a search element to projects. I'll just go to a project, and here we can see there is a page title bar at play again. But if we look at Avada Layouts, we can see the single project pages layout is using a default PTB, which is also being used on several other layouts. We want to have a unique one just for projects, so I have duplicated the default PTB and renamed it Projects PTB. So now if I disconnect the default PTB from this layout and add the Project PTB layout section instead, the page title bar is now unique to projects. So now I can edit that layout section. And here I want to add the search element. Okay, I might just quickly rearrange this by moving the text block over under the title and aligning it to the left. And I'll change the size of the columns to 2/3 and 1/3. And then add my search element in the right column. I'll just limit this to portfolio items, which is the post type the projects are using. And in the placeholder, I'll put search our projects. Okay, finally, let's have a look at documentation. This pre-built has a full help center built in, which we can access from the menu up here. Check out the how to set up a help center with Avada video for more information on that. But this search field here is already limited to search just for the documentation post type. Okay, so now we have our 3 search areas set up. Let's configure the results. I'll head back to the search results page title bar first. Currently, the search element on the search results page is not filtered. I want to keep that search limitation going on the search results page as well. So here I'm going to duplicate this column twice. For the first one, I'll set the search to be limited to posts, the second one to be limited to portfolio items, and the third one to be limited to documentation. Now I have to add some conditional rendering to these columns so only the right one shows at the right time. With the first column, I'll head to the Extras tab and add some conditional rendering. I'll select Get Variable here and add the variable of post_type. I'll leave the selector on =2 and set the condition value as post. So now that column will only render on the search results page when a user has searched for posts. And if they search again, it will be again limited to posts. I'll just do the same for the next 2 columns. I'll add some new logic, and the second one will again use the get variable of post_type, but this time have a condition value of Avada_portfolio, which is the project post type. I'll do the same for the third one. This time the condition value will be documentation. This is also a post type which was created on this pre-built with ACF Pro. Okay, let's save this layout section and move to the content layout section. Here I basically want to do the same thing. I want to duplicate this column a couple of times and then use a different postcard for each and set conditional rendering so that they are only used with the correct post type. Okay, so the first one is using a postcard called News Articles. And so I'll set some conditional rendering on this column the same as the page title bar, with the condition value being post. The second column I want to change the postcard to Project Style 1, and here I might also change the number of columns to 2. And this time on the column I'll add rendering logic with a condition value of Avada_portfolio. Okay, for the last one I might use the same News Articles postcard, but here I will set the condition value in the rendering logic to be documentation. Okay, let's save this. So now let's go back and see how all this works. If I start with a blog post, we can search from the right column here, and I'll just use the same term. And the search results page loads, and we can see only one of the page title bars has been rendered, and if we search again from here, we can see it's still limiting our search to posts. And in the content area, the results are using the postcard we chose for posts, and if we scroll down, we can see the other columns haven't been rendered. If I now go to a project, I can search here from the page title bar, and this time we can see our search results page is using the second postcard, with the results limited to projects and displaying in just 2 columns. And again, if we search again from the page title bar, the results are limited to projects. Okay, if we now head to the Help Center and search again, this time we have the first postcard in action, only these post types all have the same featured image. This is achieved in the postcard used, where in the featured image dynamic data, a fallback image has been set for posts that don't have a featured image, like these Help Center posts. So here, the results are limited to documentation, and if I search again, we can see our page title bar is also still limiting the results to documentation. Okay, so as you can see, there are a huge number of ways you can set up your search results. But with the help of multiple postcards and some conditional rendering, you can also set up some quite advanced ways of displaying results using the power of Avada Layouts and Avada Builder. And that's it for this video. If you found it helpful, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more Avada tutorials and deep dives. And if you have any questions or need help, feel free to create a support ticket. Our team is always ready to help. As always, thank you for choosing Avada.